Hi guys, welcome
Hey,
back.
hey, hey.
Proud to be a goalie podcast. Ponto Sake, how are you today?
Finally back. All good, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
doing good, doing good.
good, great. Hey, today we have some new special things. We're gonna look for a couple of videos, and then we have some videos from our users to discuss. So
Hey.
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. So let's get to the first one. Ponto, sorry, this is again your team, and this is a free slug again. So look, guys, at this.
Oh, this is not on my goalie, so
No,
all good.
it's your team scoring goal.
Yeah.
You can call less so, but anyway, he's always in the best, like or most trickiest episode. So watch this.
Närmare mål den här gången. Weissbach. Oj! Zorro-mål, det där är en... Oj.
Do you need a repeat?
Yes, please.
So again.
Närmare mål den här gången. Weissbach. Oj! Zorro-mål, det där är en... Oj.
So we have actually had this happen to us. I remember we played Helsingborg and it was on their home field and they called, when you play the ball to your goalie, you get the penalty, a free hit against you.
Yeah.
So they take a shot. One of our defenders go down to block the shot. The shot goes off him up in the air. Our goalie takes it in the air, and they do this for taking a blocked shot in the air, and they get a free hit from that, and they score in overtime and win the game because it was Daniel Jonsson.
Yeah. I remember him.
Magic Johnson, and we were so pissed because that shouldn't have been a free hit. So I hate this free hit, but I'm glad he made it for us.
Yeah, sure. But what the goal is, how should we prepare for shots like this? I think the scouting is the first thing when you know that the guy who is doing that, if you know that, if the guy is standing there, you must be ready for that. But I think even in this case, the opponent goalie have no clue there's going to be something like this. What do you think?
I mean, he has never done that on a free hit.
Oh, really?
This season. No. So he just pulled this out the bag. We always knew he could Zorro, but he mostly does them on the floor. So even I was also surprised, really surprised. So if you know that the guys, I don't know, okay, I don't think there's anything you can do. Like if a guy can Zorro that well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
the only thing that I can come up with is that the players, they have to attack fiercely against a player like that. But we just react, and if it's a Zorro move like that, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You're gonna pick up the ball from the net and throw it in the center.
I mean, the thing is, when he goes here to shoot, he can shoot either side of the net as well. And it's so untraditional. You're probably expecting him to just go with the pass over here and like do a backhand or something. I agree with Ake. There's not much Kalle could have done here. The defenders have to be so aggressive so early and take him away. But then that's going to make another option available. So,
oh my God, guys! Oh my God! It's the first time when I hear from the coaches say, "We're useless. We don't know what to do."
No,
Yeah,
I do.
Use a gaming comment. Get good.
I do feel kind of useless now, but I don't know. Like, stand up. If you know the store is coming, go from this stance to just stand up and do this.
If you know, but in this case, the guy.
If you know, yeah.
No.
Because I always, when I play in national team against Team Norway, there is one guy also doing a lot of those things. Then it's quite much easier because you are prepared. You know that this guy is going to use that anytime it's possible, and also the defenders know that. Then it's kind of easier. But in this case, it's surprise and
yeah. So, okay, this might be our last episode. We might be fired for incompetence after this episode.
Yeah, it truly might be.
I don't know.
Okay, let's move to the next one because this
Please.
this is much more
Quickly.
quickly to another one. All right, guys, this is something unusual one because this is something. It's not about the goal. It's not about the save, but in general. But watch.
Hernandez drar in den i hooken. Avgjorde förlängningen mot... Oj, Hernandez. Parsjötegg ner, åker ut.
So,
Wow.
is
I
this,
actually haven't seen this.
is this a penalty, guys? Just I'm going to show you again.
Avgjorde förlängningen mot... Oj, Hernandez. Parsjötegg ner, åker ut.
It's really tough to see with the frame rate, but I mean, there are two sides to it, obviously, because the player wants to run in the goalie's way, but you are responsible for your arms in the same way a player is his stick, I think.
Hernandez drar in den i hooken. Avgjorde förlängningen mot... Oj, Hernandez. Parsjötegg ner, åker ut.
I mean, it looks like a reflex. He's kind of running into Mons, and Mons is just kind of wants to shake him off, but he accidentally gets him in the face. I mean, yeah, it has to be a penalty, but I don't think the intention was to knock him to the ground.
But in general, should the goalies be that aggressive? Because we always in the camps we are talking about that, guys. You are the king of your castle in your goalie field. You just be aggressive, do what you want. If you need to push the player, so on, so on. But in this case, of course, I believe I always kind of believe that the referees are on the side of the goalie. But of course, if you overreact, like in this situation, maybe it's a penalty. It's bad. But yeah, should we use this kind of pushings in that way?
Not
Today we have
necessarily.
a tricky. Today we have a tricky
Yeah.
podcast. You know, it's
Yes.
not just the
Yeah.
easy save or goal. Ha!
Yeah,
Gotcha.
in this case,
Gotcha.
I agree with the penalty. That was 100%, because if the goalie would have started to throw from like a high throw from above the shoulder, he could have faked the punch as a throwing technique, but he went down to throw the ball on the ground. So therefore that technique is not available for that. I consider that to be done on purpose. I would have done it the same way. I would have punched the guy. I would have gotten a penalty there as well. Of course, it has to be a penalty. We goalies, we can be a little bit of a dicks sometimes. So yeah, it's a deserved penalty. And should we push the player? Yes, we should. I am still on the side that we need to be aggressive, but I would not want to maybe hurt a player. But I will I will stand my ground.
So I will play devil's advocate against you then, because you could also look at it as if you can feel the contact, the player's running up against you and you want to try and do the throw, you could get the free hit with you instead, or possibly, managed if they don't give you the call, you could still be successful with the throw in, bad circumstances and then tag the player for something if you just continue with the motion, because what the player wants is for you to stop your throwing, to be like, and then be annoyed and, do this so that you never threw. But if you just continue through it and hopefully get him for an obstruction or something, because he's not going to get the distance call, because I'm guessing he picked it up. The point of contact was 3 meters from where he picked up. I don't know. No, I don't think. No, I don't. I say don't shove. I say follow through with the motion and just throw.
Maybe you can push a player a bit, but in this case, I think it was quite not successful because the guy was short and the elbow was exactly in the level of the face, and I think that was kind of problem. I mean, if there was the same size guy, well, there was a normal push and there was no problem. But in this case, it was just not successful. Not lucky.
Exactly. And you also have to consider what is the benefit here. So he made some contact with the player, unintentional contact, I'm sure, like as to, in regards to the head anyway, but it results in a penalty, and it could have been a free hit.
Yeah.
And it's not. So it would have been better to either stop the throw and just give him a little shove, or follow through with a throw, I think.
Yep. All right.
That would have been the right choice. I agree. But you guys are the good guys. I'm the bad guy. So I would have attacked the player.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Yeah. But I would have avoided the elbows and stuff like that. I would have pushed him. Probably still he
Or
would
like
have
push
ended
like
the
this,
ground.
not like this.
Yeah. No, he would have ended in the ground anyway. I can promise you that.
And I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna push him like that, you probably will not get 2-minute penalty. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if you do this, then it's immediately a penalty. I mean, that's what you have to keep in the mind. However, still, if we have to vote at the end of this video, would you suggest goalies to be that kind of aggressive or not? Okay, and I suppose we vote for being aggressive still, no matter.
Yeah.
This was not a lucky episode, right? Pontus, what is your opinion at the end? No. You don't have to be aggressive.
Play smarter, I say.
Good. Very good. We have different opinion here. But yeah, I just wanted to, when I saw this, I thought, we need to discuss this because many goalkeepers are too maybe calm. Somebody is too aggressive, and this is the case we have to discuss because it's you still need to find a balance in that. But it was a great video to discuss it, because for many goalkeepers, this is kind of question: how should I play? You know. But yeah,
it was a good one.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Yeah. All right, guys. Next one is we got a video from the goalie from Sweden, Sofia Berglund, send us the penalty. The quality is not maybe that great, but anyway. But it's not that much about the video. It's. I'm just gonna put the video, but it's more about the question what she asked, because she was the second goalie, backup goalie, and this was in the middle of the game when the coach said, Sofia, you should go and play now, you know. And the thing is, what she asked is, how should the goalkeeper prepare for the moments like this when suddenly in the middle of the game coach said to you, you go for a penalty. So that's
first of all, fantastic save.
Yes,
I love that save. Wow,
such a good save, Sofia the goalie.
Yeah. I agree, but answering on her question, this is really tough. Actually, I thought it's really, I think it's really tough because, well, I have asked this to NHL goalie when, for example, we had Arturs Irbe 8 years ago in the camp, and I asked him, how would you prepare in the middle of the game when you suddenly have to play? And also I asked this to Henri Toivonemi, Patrick, to many goalies, and actually all of them, those top goalies, answered in the same way. I'm always ready to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was always wow.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna use a quote from. Do you guys know the TV show Scrubs?
Yes.
Yeah. So Michael J. Fox is a guest star in an episode, and him and JD are standing by a window. A bird flies into the window, and JD gets super scared, and Michael J. Fox isn't scared. So he asked, how come you're not like surprised? And he said, expect the unexpected and you will never be surprised. And if the question is, how do you prepare right then and there in the moment? Like, you're going to play now. There's no preparation. You're in it. So then you just do it. So the thing is, expect to play even if you never get to play. It's like, what if I get put in now? Then I'm going to do this.
I really like the phrase, how you said.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. That was Pontus.
Yeah.
Scrubs, man.
Yes,
All
see,
credit to Scrubs.
tears in my eyes. That was beautiful. Okay, your opinion.
Yeah, I agree on that. So always be ready to play. But there's also the physical part. For example, I know a lot of goalies that like to do like every 2.5 minute or 5 minute when the clock goes forward, they have a little warm up. They keep their body warm all the time, and they have the mindset that the command to play might come whenever, but the body would be ready for it.
Mhm.
So it's a body plus mental thing. So be ready, both physically and mentally.
Great answer.
There you go. There's no
I
preparation in the
hope
moment. Do it before.
I hope that Sophia will enjoy our answers on this, and but I really agree with you guys. That's really, you have to be ready. You just have to be ready. That's our job. We have to be ready whenever we have to be ready. All right, and today we have bonus. We have one more guy sent the video, and this is gonna be a penalty, and the guy is Moggy1 from Sweden, I guess, and he just sent a penalty and said that's for a podcast. However, yeah,
Oh.
he didn't ask anything to us, but I just wonder what we can say about this. What you guys can say about this? Is that good way to play?
I mean, first of all, I'm pretty sure his name is Yogi. I have this guy in Lindome.
Yes, Yogi, exactly. So guys,
Well,
So yeah, I can start. If it's okay, I will start with this. So what I can clearly see from Yogi, that he knows perfectly his body and his strengths, and when the player lost when he started moving. So Yogi took over the space, and and he knew where the shot is going to come, and he just lifted his leg like a dog on a pole or something like that, and he just took the ball and made it look bad. So Yogi, you're the man. Credits to you.
So thing is, if you have the physical ability to do that, then sure, it's a good thing. But if you, obviously, we all agree, I think, on like you want to be able to sit in the save as much as you can, but that's not always going to be the case. And a goalie that doesn't have the athletic ability to throw his leg up like that is gonna lie down or possibly just sit still when the player goes around you. So his job is to make the save, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's important to not get too bogged down with you should have made the save this way, or you should have obviously practice in a way that lets you make saves regularly. But if you have the ability to just throw your leg up like that, then why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would say that this is kind of a practice save, because you have to be brave to do that in the game. However, I remember World Championship in Finland. I guess it was when that was the Women World Championship final game, and there was a penalties between Finland and Sweden, and the Finnish goalie that time made a save like this in the penalty as well.
Yeah, Jonna Mäkelä, right?
Yeah, I still remember, and I was like, oh, wow, wow. And therefore, yeah, for something it works. And of course, it looks effective. It looks great. And this is like Ake said last time, this is the Instagram save.
Yeah.
And I mean,
yeah, in all series, that was a practice save. I was spoofing around a bit with that, but yeah, I those are fun in the practices. Those keep your spirits high.
Yeah.
But guys, please put your body in front of the ball in a game situation.
Exactly. So this is more of he did not messed up, but when the player goes there, he realizes, okay, I'm smoked, and just throws up an emergency save. So that's great to have. I know I would probably get stuck. My hip would break if I would try to throw my leg up like that at age of 31.
It's too long. It's just like
yeah.
All right. Hey, but let's say thanks to Yogi and Sofia for sending us the videos. It's really great that we have more videos coming from exact users from exactly from the game episode you are experiencing, and you need some kind of advice or whatever tip, or just you're eager to hear what those pro guys Pontus and Ake is thinking about things like that. So thanks a lot for sending us videos, and everybody else who wants to do that, please welcome. Send us over to us to our email info@blindside.com or social media. We definitely gonna try to watch it and analyze together. Right, guys?
Absolutely.
Absolute. Yeah. So all right. Thank you for another great podcast. This time it was a bit longer, but I think it's worth that. So see you next time.
Hope you enjoy. Bye.
See you guys. Bye bye.